Well then, I suppose it's time to continue the investigation. Last time we were here, Sakura just died. And as you know, Sakura was one of my favorites, and also the spy. And she died in a very mysterious manner. When she died, there was no one in the room. It was locked. Yeah, everyone assumes that it was a murder. A locked room murder, to be specific. But myself, I'm kind of guessing suicide instead of that kind of thing. I should probably lower this because last time we were here, I was collabing with Ryunana. Well, last stream. So I think I forgot to lower the volume down, the desktop volume, because it was very hard to hear her. I blame Discord. So anyway, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Oh boy. Let's see. Yeah. Oh boy. So in other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. Okay, we checked the candy wrapper. I think we can leave now. The magazines. Byakuya, Togo, and Hiro. Oh, Hiro. It has to be one of them. The fact that she asked those three to meet with her. And she asked them to come into the rec room at noon at the same time and place she ended up dying. It might be good to confirm what I heard with all three of them directly. I wonder if chat will let me... Oh, what's the point? There's no one even here. I think everyone forgot that I'm streaming today. Oh, big sad. Big sad that Blanca. No one came to join me. Ooh, oh well. It is what it is. Okay, we checked that already. Oh, there we go. And inside each bottle there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how did those figures get inside the bottle? It's no different than your standard ship in a bottle. Huh? You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the bottles placed inside? You've never seen that? Oh, yeah, maybe I have. Well, so this is just the Monokuma version of that. Monokuma bottle, if you will. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things little by little. The Monokuma bottle's sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure that we found on the ground. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit on the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was that weapon. Are you sure though? Because Chem A2. Okay, I think we should leave now. There's no doubt the reason the door won't open was simply because the chair was shoved against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. There was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created a locked door from the inside, not the outside. Can we leave now? Oh, we're still missing something. Do we need to talk to her? Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight. And she certainly didn't, I would say. She's the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how's the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? They must have taken her by surprise, right? Certainly, they would have needed to if they were expecting if they expected to stand any chance against her. Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part. Then you should probably go talk to people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave. Which is why I decided you'll go in my place. She's decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we've had our issue. But she's right, I have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet the other two people. I need to hear what they have to say. Yay, I can finally leave. Yes. Oh, so two other people went back to their rooms. Ah, bummer. Do I really not have the option to go check the lab? Because I really want to. Fine. Kyoko, Kiyotaka, my room, Monto, Sayaka, Byakuya, Junko, Toko. I press the door bell, ding dong, and after a few seconds, no. Okay, I guess you're talking, Toko. Ugh, the most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay. Oof, yikes. Hope you're feeling well, Blackbird, considering you woke up so late. Well, don't worry about it. You're the only one here right now, so... Oh, that's good. I'm drinking, infused water, so... I realized that a 3-hour stream without drinks is probably a bad idea, so I've started... I think I'm going to start having, infused water with me during streams. She didn't look like she was in a good mood. Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall. You said you wanted to talk to me about something? I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura asked her to meet with you. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she asked her to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Masa too? I just said two, didn't I? I guess now it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I admit I did get a note, but I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but did I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. Toko's account. This is a little worrying, isn't it? So, no one at all knows, knows what happened with Sakura. I flashed the doorbell, ding dong, and after a few seconds, what's up, Makoto? Do you need something? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. How did you know about that? Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Oko told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Oh, well, when she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, a note. She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. I gotta be honest, that's super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura? No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yep, definitely suspicious. The last time I saw Oko was when Hina got hurt and I took her to the nurse's office. I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, maybe you could show me the note she gave you? Oh, do I still have it? Let's see. Hiro was feeling around in his pockets. Sorry. Looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulls his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something has fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Huh? Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket. Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash? Anyway, I can't deny that Oko asked to meet with me, but I never went. So if you'll excuse me. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro slipped back into his room. Hiro said it was just trash, but there was no way that's all there was to it. I definitely have to go look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about that protein can we found on the floor in the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So, where to show what I thought? Lab, 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 lab. We need to go to the lab right away. Because there's something super sus. And I kind of doubt that the game... I mean, like, I'm kind of doubtful that the game won't do something as soon as we enter the crime scene again. And I want to be, like, 100% sure. Oh man, this is so lonesome. The only two viewers I have is myself on my phone and you, Blackbird. This is so sad. Oh wait, this is just a classroom again. Oh, hi, that's alright. That was scary. You came out of nowhere. Oh, boo. Ooh, that scared me. Anyway, currently we're investigating a murder because one of our classmates got the running theory is that she got murdered, but I actually think it's a suicide because, I mean, come on, the ultimate martial artist getting killed, that's a little unreasonable to believe. So, how are you? You big officiate you. Go on. Affiliate. That's the one. It's affiliate. Go on. Let's see. Why did I say officiate? I don't know. Oh yeah, how are the emails coming along? That's the light. Where's the cam lab again? I've been currently thinking about making emails ahead of time. Yeah, and Blackbird's helping me decide what to Okay, yeah, I need the map here. Yeah. Blackbird here is actually helping me decide what I should do for them. There we go. Currently we have a smug idea and a sipping tea idea as well. Oh! Oh! I like this little I like the emails, those are really cute. Makoto, did you have your eye on the cam lab too? Oh great, it's this bastard. Make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say is, yes sir, I understand. Yeah, I got it. Dickhead. I'm flipping you off. Douchebag. This isn't my first time seeing this shelf, but I can't get over the fact how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. It looks like the 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more importantly than that right now, what's the pallet that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. These are footprints, and they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out this floor plan. By we, you mean me. How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen. Well, let's go, chop chop. Okay. So I got to work, and before long I drew up a sketch of the room. How's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. For me. Well, so when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whoever left these footprints had only had business in the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and left. Oh, I'm gonna be streaming until 5 o'clock UK time. Yeah, because my streams are 3 hours and we just started, so we're going to be at it for a while. That's what the footprints tell me. These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours? No! Then, okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of any reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. I see, your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately. But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they belong to. Then these prints are really a valuable clue. Douche Byakuya. Hi Ray. I'm okay, how are you? We're dealing with Douche Byakuya and trying to investigate the death of Sakura, who was one of my favorite characters and so far. Yeah, Yeah, I think we should like leave him locked up with genocide Jill and just let her take care of it for us. Because he's scared of her. Which is funny, to me, at least. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where this powder has come from? C4. It looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled. That's right, it could only have been around the time of the incident. Oh, that's nice. What movie are you going to watch? If that's really what happened, it must relate to the case somehow. Source of the powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I bet it'll leave a footprint. I should probably take a good hard look at the powder. There's a bunch of this all camp full. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have been spilled right around the time of the incident. Oh, that does sound good. That's all I can tell for now. Then maybe I should examine what was in the... Let's see, what was in the shelf? There's all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All of the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section A. But wait! There's one bottle here that was labeled Chem C9. Could someone have put it here on accident? And this is Chem C4. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. Go screw yourself. On this shelf is one look, and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. They look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All of the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section C. Okay, guys, I'm thinking of something. I'm thinking of something real juicy. Let's have a look at the... No, it is A2. So that does add up. But then why is there poison? Why is there poison here? We don't need anything from shelf B because there's nothing involved in that. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Yeah. Okay, I already checked that. They're reagents. Simply put, they used it in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in ignorance for so long? It must truly be a bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh? What, you think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world? The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. You know what, Byakuya? Go fuck yourself. Douchebag. Which I suppose suits you well. Ugh, douchebag. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter right now. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. Yeah. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A there was a bottle with a label from Section C. What is a bottle of poison in Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on here. Okay, now I need to go check the rec room again. Bye-bye, Byakuya. Makoto, I admit you have a good eye for spotting useful clues. But you also need to learn how to make use of those clues. Excuse me, sir. Who exactly was it who's been solving all these cases until now? It was me. And the most you've done is chime in every once in a while. So why don't you go fuck yourself and let the actual detectives take care of this? Because I'm pretty sure at this point I'm more qualified than you. Douchebag. Oh, I hate him. I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him. He is such an obnoxious person. If I could, I would smack him. But unfortunately, he's a fictional character, so I can't. Ugh. Yeah, exactly. He lies like all the time. He even tried to pin the second murder on Toko when Toko had nothing to do with it. Oh gosh, I hate him so much. He acts all smart and confident and stuff, but he's really just a big fat loser who doesn't know how to socialize with other people. So Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro have told me. I see. So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's also too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying. Well, I made some progress on my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and Monokuma's bottles. These things have revealed new clues. You do well to look over them once more. Like, I know, apparently, according to my friend who really likes Danganronpa, apparently he has had a tribal childhood and all that, but that's no excuse. He's just a douchebag for douchebag's sake. There's such a thing as, taking the abuse you've endured, and then using it to make yourself a better person for everyone else. Ugh. Honestly, he irritates me so much. You have no clue. Like, seriously. Also, I'm sorry, Dust. First you'd be catch of mine and I'm complaining over an obnoxious character. That must really be awkward. According to Kyoko, there's still something there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body. The staring off the space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but don't you think you might actually need to examine the body? There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recall the thoughts of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I just can't get used to it. That's totally normal. Then how can you? I imagine it's because I had plenty of time to touch dead bodies in the past. Kyoko, what? What? Sorry, never mind. Most importantly, look over here. Her shoes? You see the yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it really stands out. The powder is clue number 1. Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully. Actually, without telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to stop. I even tell you that it's incredibly difficult to spot. So let me just explain. It would seem that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead suffered 2 blows to the head. 2 blows? Interesting, would you say? And there's one more interesting thing. Both of her hands are spotless. There's no trace of blood in either one. So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. I can't believe that she was able to learn that all by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that one off. Okay. The shelf magazine, the magazine shelf. I was before an autopsy. Yikes. I mean, I don't really think he's that hot, to be honest. Like, he's still lanky. His legs are longer than his torso. Like, way longer. He looks more like a spider than he does a human. Well, my seas are hotter. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident? If something catches your eye, don't you think it's important to investigate it in detail? Don't you think? Dusha's face is so hot. I don't know about that. Like, I mean, yeah, sure, he can frown all he wants to now, but if he gets old enough, all his face is going to be completely wrinkly, and it's going to start drooping. Imagine how much Botox he will need to get to fix that. So much. Yeah, you're right. I picked up the Investor magazine and flipped through it. This is on one of the pages near the center of the magazine. A word has been written out in bold bloody letters, and it says Toko. Could it be a dying message? Then it would be that you found it. Kyoko, is this? It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. Dying message. But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put everything back exactly as I found it, for the benefit of others who may come looking. He does look like a spider, doesn't he? Like, his arms and his legs, and he has like a very little torso, which is very spider-like. Give him some funky glasses and he's basically a human spider. Hey, is that... It says Toko, right? Yeah, looks like it. Then she's the killer, right? Oh, well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to call out the killer. I can see why you would think that, but it seems just too easy. If anything, it makes things even more suspicious. Yeah, but here's the thing. Her hands were completely spotless. She literally said that her hands were spotless. Okay. And the last one is the bottles. Something new. So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. Yeah. Pawn, rook, bishop, king. The bottle that was smashed had a figurine with a knight. So what's missing is a queen. Hey Kyoko, can't you tell me what it is? I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come up to their own conclusion, so that everyone has confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer! I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree. Actually, there's one more thing about the molecular bottles that's bothering me. I like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping, right? An experiment? Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Are you sure it's okay to mess around with the crime scene like that? I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that's obnoxious Byakuya isn't here, so... Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. And with that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I better just do it. I took a broom and dustpan and I got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just when I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting. Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So, what kind of experiments are we doing? I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why would you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done. Oh, I see what she's thinking. Basically what she's thinking is if it's only just one bottle and that each bottle weighs the same, then the bottle that's smashed up should weigh, if it's just the one bottle, it should weigh the same as a bottle that's intact. But there's two bottles missing. So she's thinking that maybe it's two glasses but not one. It was two bottles. First, let's compare the weights of two of the normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced, which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. See, I'm smart. Which makes sense. The figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight. Now, here comes the important part. Oh, geez, someone really wants to see Byakuya dead, huh? Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they balance out, or the pieces I collected would be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here or there. Okay, then let's give it a try. Uh-huh. The broken pieces are heavier? How's that even possible? Just as I thought. What? The results of our bottle and the correlation between each of the bottles put it all together. And I believe you arrived at one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think it is? It's all on you. Oh no, here it comes. It's time for the trial. Hi. Hi Angel Baka, welcome to my stream. We're about to go into a class trial and I feel very nervous. I might just pull up a walkthrough just in case because I feel so nervous. Angel of Baka, the arrival. Baka! Oh boy. Okay, screw it. I am searching up a walkthrough because, oh boy, do I feel nervous. Which chapter is this anyway? I don't care if this counts as cheating. I'm just really nervous. Ugh. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked door is only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will happen in the class trial. No. Whatever happens, I have to make something happen. Oh boy. Okay, we're on chapter 4. I feel terribly nervous. Okay. Feels like this isn't like the first two where it was relatively easy to tell what's going on. Here it's really confusing and I'm really nervous. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's see. I'm just pulling up a walkthrough because I do not want to lose at all. Yikes. I'm sorry guys, I'm just being really nervous. Okay, let's see. Okay, okay, so we saved, so let's just do this, I suppose. Oh wow. Monokuma has made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after the other. And then... the ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery. What the... Oh, I just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Okay. That's totally not weird. Hey, don't call me a cheater. This is a casual playthrough. I'm not doing this perfectly by myself. Check the text if you don't believe me. Meanie. Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it sounds positive. For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. That's just plain creepy. Well, how about the reverse? No matter how great you put something is, if you put a sad face, it makes it look super negative. For example, do you have 100 friends? He's right, it does make it seem sad. Well then, please go into the elevator. I'll see you there. What the hell was that? I don't get it. I don't get you guys. How could you act so casual after murdering someone? I don't think I'm acting casual. I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet someone killed her. And that person is here. That person is one of us. God, I feel nervous. Come on. Time to put an end to it. I made my way to the elevator. But each step I took, I feel like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through it, it never gets any easier. We climb into a steel prison in total silence. I might be a little light on replying to comments here because obviously I'll be focusing on this and keeping an eye on the walkthrough just in case. I don't want to mess up, okay? We watched the doors close and fear felt it begin its sinister descent. Why am I starting to start all of a sudden? I guess I've been voicing Toko a bit too often. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower. And as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault that we're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely? Are you ready to begin? You know the drill, find your assigned seats. Very decadent courtroom today. Since so, the curtain opened for a 4th time. A deadly judgment, deadly deception, deadly betrayal, deadly riddle, deadly defense, deadly faith, deadly cause trial, blah blah blah. We know this already, we went through it 4 times. Okay. Yeah, let's save though. I'm a wreck. Okay, let's set my skills. Okay, that's on. Lost and Fault. Crystal Prediction. Breathing technique, melodious voice. Vocabulary. Increases bullet capacity, effective. Okay, that's all. Finish prep. Trial. Okay. Wait a second. I just thought of something. It would actually make a lot of sense if Sakura ended up poisoning herself, because she was told to kill one student, and she did herself. She's a student. That would make sense. Yuna seems to be really sure that one of those 3 is the killer. But she must have some reason to believe that. Yeah, that's true. Well, not the only reason. Drake. I can't disagree with Hina. There's a good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? Pocket trash. Oh, I see. Okay, that's true. That's true. Wrong. He did see her. He did. He absolutely. Curious. Oh, Yasuhiro sweating. But Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incidents in the nurse's office. Just tell us the truth, Yasuhiro. I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't have the ability to kill in you, but you're not helping yourself by not telling us the truth. How would you know? What would the shining message even be? No, because here's the thing. Sakura's hands were completely spotless. So she could have written it, the message. Oh shit. Huh? Hold on. But on the magazine shelf. There's definitely something strange about it. Hyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what the hero told us. No, it doesn't. He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. By that time, where was the magazine? I hope you guys are having fun with the stream so far. No, because her hands were spotless. Without a doubt. No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote the message. Moments of truth. Okay. Here we go. Ready, guys? Haha. Oh, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Oh, spooky. You're admitting to killing her? Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? That might give you some energy. Oh, sure. Thanks. This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything. Yeah, okay, so he ran away, but in that case, how did the door get blocked? So what is it that the hero did that doesn't make sense? Why the magazine was hidden? Then it's Soko. Yeah, Byakuya would never cover for her, and Kyoko cares too much about the investigation to care for her either. Yeah, exactly. The whole thing with the powder makes it seem as though she had something to do with the powder in the camp room, and it doesn't make sense that someone like Sakura wouldn't have put the poison back into its correct shelf without, doing something. Well, we haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer, and I have to prove that. Okay. What kind of line is this? This girl examines the police for a hobby. Yeah, we found the rook, but where's the queen? But there should be 6, because there's 6 different types of chess piece in chess. The correlation between Monokuma bottles. I feel like it's starting to become clear. The connection must be... It's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle was holding. Hangman's Gambit! Yay! Chess piece. There we go. Chess piece. Oh, see ya. Right. Everyone was good. Kyoko and her looking at cadavers. Yeah, it was night. There's still the queen missing. Wait, it was broken. The Monokuma bottle experiment. There was more, way more than the one bottle, which means it must have been a mix of two. It wasn't just a single broken bottle. The evidence to prove this is... Kyoko and I figured it out before. It was the Monokuma bottle experiment. There's no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. Must have been used by the second attacker. You did? That's fair. I mean, if I thought I killed someone, I would probably be too shocked to think as well. No, I think it's fair. Yep. It's actually kind of funny to see them all scramble, thinking that every one of them killed someone, but it's just poison, so. The locker. No, that's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. A new element. Oh boy. Whoops. I think I... Whoops. It is the... Whoops. Oh well. Okay, let's see. It is the... There we go. Oh, so that's the thing. I accidentally skipped it. Oh, watch her just jump into telling him the truth because he's her master. See? Oh, it's so annoying. All we need is just to Byakuya just to tell her to do something and she will. Ugh, so annoying. You mean... Oh! Hey, Jill! Oh, really? Did I forget to, turn the volume on? No, I definitely turned the volume on. Hi, Casey! Cassie? Casey? I'm sorry, I'm still a little stuck on how to pronounce your name. Sorry. Oh, please do. That will be very entertaining. So that's good. Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna... Huh? I thought you, for sure you would have some words for hero on that one. It wasn't? Yeah, like if if Jill was the one to kill Sakura would have died in front of the magazine shelf, right? But she didn't. She was sitting on the couch. Ew. It's not over, is it? The one who killed Sakura is. Magazine shelf, okay. I don't think anyone killed her, actually. Oh, really? Sorry, that's because my my mouse is right in front of my mic. So that's why you can hear my clicks. Okay, is this better? Can you hear the audio now? Cool. It has to be... Okay. Magazine shelf bloodstain. Sakura? You're expecting that Toko moved Sakura. Sakura, who is twice her size and is built like a tank. Are you sure? It was because I saw it for myself. The poison. She's poisoned. Did you even check the Monokuma file? Jeez. Could we really be missing something so important? If there's another possible explanation, maybe it's poison. It's poison. Yeah.
Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth. God, you really are into dead bodies! No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
I mean, you're right, but that's a little arrogant.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this. Is that your poison? It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it. Did you find it? The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison that Byakuya just showed us, I'm sure I know where he got it. It was the same. It's section A.
The poison was actually in section A, wasn't it? You just said that section A was for supplements or whatever. Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives? And so? Why? Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison into his lips and he's going so far to prove a point. It's actually kind of funny. Oh, this is Danganronpa. Yeah. Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I'm sorry, it's just here. He's just downing downing something that could possibly be poison. We were so shocked about what we were seeing, all we could do is just stand there and watch. But as if it was the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
Can I see that bottle?
Oh. Oh, by the way, guys, if you have any ideas what I could do for emotes, feel free to drop it in the chat. Cause I'm not creative. Hey. Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of content with one finger. She touched her finger on her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder.
Yeah, basically, to summarize, we all got trapped in the school. There's a whole mystery around the why. And the black and white bear is making us take part in the killing game. And so far, let's see. There was 15 students in total, and currently there's now 6. So, you can imagine. Oh, Smug Stalk. Oh, funny you should mention that one. The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder. Which would mean that conversely, the poison must have been... Could it be... Oh no, another Hangman's Gambit. Okay. Protein powder. Drink. There we go.
Must have been poured into the protein. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right? Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison. All they had to do was handle something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
A protein drink.
You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right? A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison. What? That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death. Protein stuff is good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing. But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures. For real? Who was it? Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
It would be the footprints. Where is the footprints? Come on. There we go. But the only person who had powder on their shoes was Sakura, so she would have been the one to she would have had to be the one to mix the mixtures around.
That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it? I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that time.
Are you guys drinking water? I do hope so. Drink a drink. I'm drinking this infused water thing. It's actually not that bad. It's a watermelon and matcha. It's supposed to help your metabolism.
They must have
Don't lie, Hina.
The footprints. They are mine.
Oh, Hina, stop with the bullshit. You didn't poison her. You wouldn't be so surprised if it was you. Because here's the thing. She was surprised when in fact turns out that Sakura was poisoned, and she was genuinely surprised, not like Toko and Hiro, who both thought they killed her they tried to squirm their way out of it. She's just trying to be irrational and killing everyone.
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me.
Oh, his killer was.
No,
I killed Sakura.
don't lie.
Just his eyes.
No, it wasn't.
Footprints were made by a pair of scissors. There was no mistake there. The only people here who wear sneakers are.
Makoto and Hina.
Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so that explains why you.
This is bullshit. I do not believe this. Hina would never poison Sakura. Sakura was her best friend, and she wanted to protect Sakura. So, I do not believe this at all. These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours? No! Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility. Just plus, he's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the option.
But here's the thing. What if Sakura actually did poison herself and asked Hina to give her the poison? What I'm thinking is, and in that case, it wouldn't make Hina the killer, it would make her the accomplice.
Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us.
That's what I'm thinking, at least. I cannot, for the life of me, believe that Hina decided to poison Sakura on her own. No way.
Coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that? I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you...
I do not believe this at all.
And then she drowned me. All at once. And then
Hold it!
I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game you're playing here isn't so complicated. Funny words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them, not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
Hey, just because you had a terrible childhood where you had to be all by yourself, that doesn't mean everyone else had to.
Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Well, maybe if you shut up and let her talk, maybe she'll explain why, dumbass.
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism.
Ugh. He is such a dumbass.
Still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room? Well,
That's the only way we know that it's the truth. Dumbass.
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not. Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
You sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it. It just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
Look at him sweating.
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious. Too easy. He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you. Yeah. Well, that was...
Oh.
I was just nervous. So,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't notice I left a footprint.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't notice? Yeah. That's just how it was. What can I do?
I don't believe it.
Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison in the protein. How come? That doesn't matter.
It does.
Please, I'd like to know too.
It's kind of funny how Makoto and Kyoko kind of became like the good cop, the bad cop, you know?
Fine.
Because like all it takes is Kyoko to pressure someone, they would be like no, and then Makoto would be more gently like, could you please tell us? And then someone would. It's kind of interesting. It's an interesting dynamic.
It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Oh, someone doesn't like to be wrong.
There's nobody else to suspect.
Oh,
Else could have possibly done it.
I so look forward to wiping that smug look off your face.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab. Right away, I went to section C and tracked the poison. And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf? Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot. I see. Okay then, go on. So then I moved to section A and got the protein powder. And that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to section C to get the poison. Then moved to section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from section C to section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
But if that's true, isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter
Blah 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 blah. How long? Till we figure it out, you dumbass. Until I uncover the truth of this whole case. Dumb fuck. Okay.
First I went to section C. That's when I grabbed the poison. And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf. Yeah. And I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it. Okay, and then? I moved from section C to section A.
No, it's wrong. You said you want to get the poison from section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Would I be the good cop or the bad cop? I'd probably be the bad cop, I think. Yeah, I might be a nice person, but I can be very blunt and harsh, so if if it was like a buddy duo, I would say that, I would be the bad cop, and someone like Blackbird would be the good cop, because he's a lot more gentle than me. Yeah. Blackbird would be the good cop. I tend to be a little more harsh than Blackbird, so.
You said you moved from section C to section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from section C
I was just nervous. I didn't notice I left. Oh. Haha. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Yeah. Yeah. Blackbird's right. I tend to be a little more sassy and harsh and sharp.
What's the meaning of this?
Oh, ha, 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 ha. Oh, ha, 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 ha.
Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involves Section A.
It's kind of funny being a digital artist and seeing where they changed the writing from Japanese to English. Like, for example, the bottle and the desk and the exit ones. You can tell because of like how the how white, well, how one tone the thing actually is, and how it's written as well. Because unlike a lot of the rest of the image, the lines overlap too much, and that means it was done digitally. It's actually really interesting. Look at this fool! Look at this little fool!
What the hell? What's going on here?
I'm laughing at you, you idiot!
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible. Can't be.
Sure. After all, you're the one that gave it to me. It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you of all people would miss such a vital clue.
Oh my god, yes! Go drag his ass! Go on. Drag him through the mud! Drag him through the mud!
Just say it already. What is it you think you found?
I found this.
Huh? A piece of glass.
Jumped to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed. Thanks to you and Justine Powell. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
Oh my god, Kyoko, you're dragging him so hard! That's actually really funny.
What is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then. Makoto, why don't you explain it? Huh? Me?
And if you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Oh, look at him, he's so flustered. The shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison in the rec room window.
It's not the window from the rec room door, right? The window? The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was the bottle of poison? Where was it? The bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window. Oh, section A of the shelf.
the bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle. Everything Hina told us was a lie?
Okay.
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way
in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was open. In other words, after Sakura died.
You're moving too fast. Oh, Brandon, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? That can wasn't there when she died. How did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here. It has to do with the protein thing. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either. Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
Because she's smart and not a douchebag. The reason she could say that is because that there is evidence. The answer is empty protein drink. The rec room was unlocked. Okay. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked.
Okay, wrong one. Oh, whoops. Okay. I jumped the gun a little.
When it comes to that protein can,
Okay.
there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
Yep.
No, that's impossible.
Oh, someone's angry.
It's been in there the whole time.
Someone's angry.
It had to be. It was in there. No, it's wrong.
Someone's angry. Oh, woo.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Someone's so angry. Yeah. Byakuya is a little stupider than most people realize.
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Yeah, well, the can was on top of the glass.
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein. We also found pieces underneath the can. What?
Look at his face! Ah! I've never seen such a comedy before.
This proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
This is such a comedy. I could not. Like, I can never. Yes, boy, sit down.
Earlier, when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
so you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
That's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was. Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was?
Yeah.
Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Oh, you haven't realized that the girl that you kept bullying just because she was forced into an unfortunate situation by Monokuma killed herself? Wow. Wow, you really are an emotional robot.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Oh, someone's finally learning some humility.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Una, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Ricardo?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been Sakura.
I think it was Sakura herself.
She said she was going to end it all.
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, went to the section full of poison. You're lying! Stop lying!
Oh boy.
Why would you lie like that?
No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I just have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. Oh, another one! Oh boy.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! I hate you!
Cool.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong!
Final strike. Yellow powder.
Any kind of proof should prove it.
There we go. Baby needs a bottle.
The yellow powder stuck to it?
Yeah.
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura. What else could it be but the powder from the chem lab? Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
She got the poison.
And it was only on her instinct, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instinct. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained. No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't.
You didn't kill her.
The one who killed Sakura was Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison and the unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. Select someone. It would be Sakura.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
This feels really sad. Trying to solve the death of one of my favorite characters. Look at his face. He's like, what? Why would someone kill themselves?
Sakura? So you're saying it was suicide?
Yeah.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. I don't want to. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. mystery of the locked room?
Because, of course, Sakura wanted to create the locked room.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. The empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Peter? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door because you already knew Sakura was dead, and because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything. And Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
You said you were going to poison everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you grabbed from the
Poor Sakura. Like, this is why you need to be kind to people. And you need to find out why they did the things they did, unless there's no redeeming them. Sakura was a good person. She did something because she had to. The people she cared about were being held hostage. It's a really sad situation.
When you left the lab, all you had was that empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When we were done, we gathered everyone together. Once you were back in the rec room,
I got everyone. Ah! Olga! Oh, so she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed. I see.
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, we quietly placed the can Honestly, we should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run into Sakura's lifeless body. But Hina, I know, never would have left her side in a situation like that.
Uh-oh.
Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, like the footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison. Vital pieces of evidence, and yet,
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
You did. Don't lie.
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this problem.
Closing. Okay. Yakuya. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Okay, that's the one of her exiting. This is the one of her sneaking in. Let's see. Toko. He ran away. Toko left. Wait, this is right? Yeah, okay. Then she put it upside down. Oh, poor Sakura. I feel really bad for Sakura. Gosh, I feel really bad for Sakura. She really didn't deserve all this.
Killer is you!
It's not the killer.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rectory. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Hyakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. When she found it, she crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura.
I mean, I guess I understand why Hiro and Toko would have done it, because like they were scared. Sakura wasn't a very intimidating woman in stature, at least. But I feel really bad about this whole.
He hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote Toko, writing her name, he's hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she crafted a Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the clean chest piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive.
Can we appreciate how sturdy she was? Like 2 bottles to the head and she was still alive. Wow, what a woman.
So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the Rec Room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein pool.
But my big question is, why would Hina do this?
Did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on himself.
Like, why would she have everyone implicit in, well, why would she put suspicion on herself, knowing that if she was voted off, all of us would die, even those who wanted to side with Sakura, aka the protagonist.
An attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort.
These are so dramatic. I love it. Like these ending, conclusion ending frames.
That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right? That's what happened.
Wow, look at Byakuya. He's like, what the fuck?
Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Because you are a robot. You don't feel the emotions. Does not compute. Does not compute.
You still haven't realized?
Ah, yes, Kyoko, drag his ass.
We don't all add according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Wow. Yep, roasted by Kyoko again.
Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Wow, he looks so shocked. It's actually kind of funny.
All agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot?
Lol.
I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will you choose to cast the blackest? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
You really want us all to die, don't you? Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura, Sakura herself.
Entire existence.
Okay, we're done here.
Did you say?
So that was the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand. Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come out to light, you would have died along with the rest of us. And yet why did you do that? Yeah, we almost died there. Because that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why.
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't have let her be the only one who died. You don't mean you were going to take us all with you? We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We have to pay for our crimes. For serious? That's... You still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Just look at all this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That... I found that on the ground, in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Jinsei Jacket attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me. You tried to protect me, but because of me. My closest friend got hurt. Sakura, because of me. My friends are all going to kill each other. It's all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't! Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I only want to talk to them. Talk to about what? Listen, don't do it. It's all gang up on you even once, even you. Hina, please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy. They're Sakura! Sakura. Oh gosh, I'm gonna cry soon. Sakura was too good for this world. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet... You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding. Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you. And you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her. Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note meant. So instead of waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's how far you pushed her. Sakura, what happened to you? Hina, you came. Wait right here, I'll help you out. Huh? I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that? A favor? I'd like some protein. Could I ask you to... Yeah, you got it. Just hang on, I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I've had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder, and that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken the poison from the shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was too late. Sakura! Let me in! Please open the door! Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness, it's normal. And yet, you all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her, all of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her. People like us shouldn't even be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during last trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her from her regrets. Even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I couldn't have her face after this. I'm sorry to interrupt right as you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but it's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you had any idea what Sakura actually was thinking when she died? What did you say? Everything you said was nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant. Of course I know that's what she was thinking, because her and me... Well, what I was really trying to say was... Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it really looks like this? What is that? Isn't it obvious? A suicide note. A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina. Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby. This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina puts in her room. What then? You lied to me? Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I thought I livened it up up a bit. I can't help it if you took my little scribbles at face value. You didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy, I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you alone. You're the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? It's part of the production procedure. Okay, and see, cut. So then, what did you write in her real suicide note? I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it in my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice. But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you're trying to kill yourself in the first place? And isn't that unfortunate? Killing yourself is so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness gives me the willies. Could you get on with it, please? Okay, jeez. Talk about some buzzkill. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Ahem. My good friend Hina. There is something I have to tell you. I hate to do this, but you need to know. This is my final wish. It was our final night in the strange school that it was our first night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me. You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years. Oh wow, and she's writing it traditionally as well. Wow. However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind. They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would have moved forward. But what neither the mastermind or Nora expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate. Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive. I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything, Sakura, you're too sweet. Why did you have to die? You should have survived with the rest of us. That's how I come to feel. So that's why Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist.
course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secrets, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic. Or just moronic.
Of course, I understand that you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
Poor Sakura. I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying me. That's what I have in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they redeemed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate to someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder. If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I am willing to give up my life.
If it could save you, then sacrificing my own life can have no greater meaning.
Sakura!
When you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
Sakura! I've never had people like you in my life. Then Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us. She wanted to stop us from fighting, to protect us. She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, actually. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that. It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
I want to apologize to you especially.
This is so sad. The reason I didn't tell you any of this was because I knew you would try to stop me. I am really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring to the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible.
Sakura!
Whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
Sakura! Oh, hi, Dustalite! Oh, you come at a very odd time when we just solved the mystery and had something very depressing happen. Oh no, my favorite character committed suicide to protect the rest of us. I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing that anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit to the big one. She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. The stonks. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean the next victim? No one here else blames anyone. First of all, you are in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste. Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together. Damn straight! It's all because of our misplaced hatred. I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either. What? Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered. Because the one we need to destroy is you. Nobody else. What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go. But either way, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember? Your enemy is each other. Bust the light. Wow, you really are busting some moves. You're busting some lights. Blow the light bulbs. You're busting some lights. I'm sorry, it's just too funny. Oh gosh, that made me laugh actually. Oh really? I'm nearly at 40? Oh wow, that's surprising. I poo-poo Sach. Oh, it's okay, we all make mistakes. Besides, the B and the D can quite easily be mistaken. He's absolutely right about that. Lovely Byakuya, you understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. Oh, shut up, my laugh isn't adorable. There could be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game. Huh? Sakura and Hino were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game. There's no point in participating in a game which lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it. What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to. And that's to heap the harshest possible punishment on the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does that mean? Don't misunderstand. I wasn't moved by some foolish sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking, Baka. Whatever Master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone. Well. Now can you say Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. But no good could come of this. I'm still going to be the one having the fun time. The fun time? Yeah. Welcome back with the raid party, I suppose. Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track. The moment you've all been waiting for. Punishment time. Wait, but Sakura is technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna... Is it me? Oh, heavens, no. Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can just summon whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bear times one rule. But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment. It would be a waste to let it. It would be a shame to let it all go to waste. So for my special punishment, I've prepared a special guest. A special guest. Oh, I am really surprised that I'm at nearly 40. I'm at 40 followers. Wow, this is really surprising. Oh no, why is the truth? Douchebag. You suck, man! You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk! Phew, that really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say that for post to workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm about to get the grilled goodness. Fried, boiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it's at. Yep. Monokuma, you are officially on the most wanted list. Get ready, you will be assassinated. I realized how dangerous it could be. But still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think of some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned into fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him! What? You were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up! It wasn't a laptop, he was my friend. And you killed him. Is this what you call animalism? When a soul dwells within all things, even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. It was trying to find out things out all sneaky. So you finally noticed him. Finally? Oh, no. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop. All I knew is, and I knew that you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was going to play out from the start. What? The ultimate analyst, perhaps? You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge? Well, I meant, the data in that laptop, it was, well, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you. Or maybe more like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult. So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking it into the network is just too personal. So I had to do a little, reformatting. I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else, so we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed. Well, yeah, punishment time has made me feel a billion times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everyone who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they will make us stronger. I swear to God, one day you will pay for this. Holy moly, you're super mad and just totally unreasonably upset. Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript. Postscript? Yep, there's still a little bit left of Sakura's note. Huh? Do I have your attention? Well then, okay, here we go. Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. What? A clue? I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is, whoopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we will be hip deep into spoiler territory. Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise. The book club is dismissed for today. But you can't just stop at the most important bit. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh? That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. I could never let any of you greaseballs have it. But... Sucks for you, loser! Wait, what's this? What is it now? This one lost line on the note. And let me say just this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard. No matter what it takes, and that's seriously it. Huh, wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die? She'll fight you? Well, whatever, who cares what some dead musclehead has to say? Okay, I'm out of here! You guys should try and get some rest, you know? And maybe try to take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you sure you really don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long and hard. That was his parting words to us before disappearing. He's a douchebag. But what is this all about? Sakura's final message, a dying clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial is over. What did you do? What did you do to my body? What? Answer me, what did you do to my body? The mystery grows deeper. The mastermind did something to our bodies. So, like, amnesia or something? Could be something like a killer chip, could it? What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? Okay guys, what are you guys thinking? Because I'm thinking, considering what we found out, the mastermind isn't involved with the school administrators that locked us up in the school. I think it's someone else. Perhaps the 16th student? Because remember, there was supposed to be one other person when this all started. There wasn't supposed to be 15, there was supposed to be 16. And yet the 16th student was nowhere to be found. So that only means that the 16th student should be the mastermind, right? Because why else would we not know who the 16th student is? Unless it has something to do with why we're locked into the school and why we're taking part of the killing game. Did the mastermind plan to bomb us or something? And if we try to leave, a sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge fools like that. So the class trial is over and Monica is gone. But now what do we do? What else is there other to head back up? Oh yeah, okay, let's get out of here. But I must still feel responsible. Dial back the ego a little bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat. I would have never lost to that kind of challenge. Oh yeah? Bitch, we're the ones who solved it, not you! Dumbass. Well, it was me and Kyoko who solved it, not you. You just brought everyone along and made the wrong conclusion. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones who figured everything out. Exactly, hero! Exactly! We solved it, not this guy. Dumbass. Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan on apologizing? How about you make this the last one? I have reached the point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once. Okay, I see what you mean. Oh, but it does seem like Byakuya has learned some humility. Spooky. All of you raiders who just joined, and haven't been watching my playthrough, Byakuya is a douchebag. He is an utter douchebag, and I hate him. Yeah, he even meddled with the crime scene of the second murder, just so he can get Toko to the glasses girl to be considered guilty for the crime. Ugh, he is such a douchebag. He doesn't feel. He's an emotionless robot. I'll try. Huh? That wasn't totally normal, right? Did she just capture his flag? I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master. What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I go for a sleazeball like him? A sleazeball? A sleazeball? Oh, this is too entertaining. That's right, I call you a sleazeball because you are sleazeball. Apparently you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends. Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse give and take. Me. I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. What the hell is happening? Guys, what the hell is happening? What? What? And so, Sakura's class trial has come to an end, and we return to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story isn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us. Ding dong! Oh, I took a big gulp of the drink. Oh, that felt weird.
It is officially nighttime. Soon the door to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Spooky.
Sweet dreams, everyone. Sleep tight.
Goodbye, douchebag. My time descended, pulling me down along with it down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I fell into a deep sleep. But the night wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. What? Wake up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from the deep slumber into a hazy half-conscious. My eyes felt like lead. What? Kyoko, how did you get to my room? Mood. In a flash, I was wide awake. Whoa, what are you doing here? I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door! It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked? Are you serious? Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it? 3 o'clock. In the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m. Why is Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Kyoko, what the hell? It's so late. What's happened? I have a favor to ask. What's your favor?
So,
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to lay down and die, I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? And Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor. What? I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the... Her ears reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Okay. Guess we're going. What the hell is going on? I made my way into the after-hours school and headed from the data center to the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up in the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Maybe she's inside already? I put my hand to the door, and with a certain amount of force. Rattle, rattle. It didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What is it that Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor. Oh ho! What are you doing up, mister? Gah! Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But I can see that you adults. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. It looks like you were about to break in any second, so I thought I will give you a friendly reminder. Or are you trying to tell me that you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
just a second.
Why are you out to making a racket? Kyoko? Ugh. Whatever, the two of you, go back to bed. I'm possibly exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. What? Didn't you hear me? You were leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay. Yeah. Go on. Get out of here. Shoo. So we left and went back to our rooms. And then... So goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was that about just now? She woke me up, got me to go to the data center, which just so happens to be locked. And then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing? What's the point in all that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation just as always, but... Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. As soon as I turned to leave. What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear. Mukuro... Whatever. Mukuro Ikusaba. All star apologies. The end. Seven? To be continued. Oh wow, and we are actually on time. Oh no, not the outer lump. Yeah. 4-way goal. It's actually funny because it seems like we're going to end on time today. Unless this cutscene keeps going. Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. That was 3 days ago 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we'll be faced with another murder. 3 days before the worst thing so far could have revealed itself. This is 100-mile dash. Pain of a junk food junkie. This is in the meantime, the day after Blackro's Claw's trial, that morning in the dining hall. So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't even make small talk or anything. We never just get straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours? He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the mastermind, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder. And no matter what it takes, I will rid the world of them. Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gotta start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't even snap back at you. That talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care. And you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against. And yet I let myself get involved. But this is now finished. I will not allow you to drag me to your level again. We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouth and start moving your legs. Pushed by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we started our exploration. Well, that was interesting. Very interesting. Weird. But anyway, I'm gonna call it stream for the day because we're at the perfect place. Oh, Mike. Yeah, we're at the perfect place. So when we come back, we will be exploring the new areas, finding out more about the story. It's the perfect time. So, now let's see who we should raid. Unless you guys have any suggestions. Yeah, it was very fun. Let's see who we should raid. Do you guys have any suggestions about who I can raid? Anyone at all? Cause I do not have anyone. Apart from this ASMR person. She's very nice and French. Let's see. Well, if there's no suggestions, I suppose we could just end the stream as is. Yeah, I think I'll just end it. I don't know anyone I can raid right now that needs support. So, without further ado, that was really fun. I hope I get to see you guys next time. Next stream is obviously Sunday, and we will be continuing with Persona 4 Golden. So, until then, bye guys! Stay safe, hydrate. See ya!